We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Shohei Ohtani gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Into the box, Cole Tucker, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brian Reynolds will be next. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding into the box, Brian Reynolds. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Joe Musgrove is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Batting second, the catcher, JT.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 4 for 11. He's set. Here it comes. Realmuto is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 to him now. Ohtani on at first, nobody out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Has come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third, and he is in there.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollard. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball 1-0. Pollard, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
batting fifth, the left fielder, Neal. Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
2 out with the man at first. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Lifted in the air out to left. Martin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now at the plate, Josh Bell. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out. Ball, down.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success. Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Isaiah Larkin. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Jason Martin. And that misses for ball 1. He'll come in with an average down at 230. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, David Bodie.
The third baseman.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right
there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. None out, runners at first and second. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play with 45 home runs and 97 driven in. Back in standing. Runners are at first and third with none out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Stephen Brault enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. 2-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. We've played 2 full. The Phillies lead it 7-0.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake. And you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So now to the plate, Stephen Brault, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Striding in once again, Kevin Newman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Neil Walker.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here it comes, 1-0. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
In there, 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So 1 gone in the inning as we take a look at what's on tap for the Fightin' Phils over the course of the next 7 days. And we, of course, will have all the action for you right here on the show. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and a strike. Fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here now the 2-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Stallings has a play. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in, David Bodie. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on top 7-1. Into the box, Brian Reynolds. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that is through into right field for a single.
first baseman, number 55.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 289 is the average coming in. 35 homers and 107 runs batted in. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now, Isaiah Larkin, as he'll take a look at ball one. First and second now, one man out. And he takes a called strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again. 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Pirates leave one. They're down 7-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Scott Kingery. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1.
Hey.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he fouls this one off. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! A two-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. Number 10 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
This is the matchup you like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in third place in that department. Here's Bryce Harper now. Fouled off. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 0-1 on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, and he botches it. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play at 313. 65 home runs now, and 135 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Hard hit ball to second. Newman's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. High in the air into shallow left center. Kramer calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. The throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jason Martin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jason Martin goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Eric Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Walker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Robbie Erlin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Robbie Erlin.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Set and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Into the box, Shohei Ohtani, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A high fastball is in there. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 12 and the Pirates 1. Now at the plate, Kevin Newman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Tucker. He was a double play victim last time around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Down the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Pirates.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Reynolds.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call. And
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martin is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
Up next for Philadelphia.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And that's over. 2-1. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. – 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. In now, Neil Walker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back up the middle. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Digging in, Josh Bell. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will bang up against the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this hit.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Harper at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
At the plate, Isaiah Larkin, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Ready once again, Jason Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. The relay, and he's safe. JT Riddle will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. And their runners at the corners now. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Phillies on top, 12-3. Nick Birdie comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in to try it again, David Bodie. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Three and 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
3-2.
Swing, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Larkin is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in there.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at third and now only needs a single to make some history.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Roman Quinn will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sharp ground ball to third. He's right there. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile, another run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he misses again, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And right into the shift, but this will get foul, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Phillies lead this one 14-3. Adam Morgan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
In now, Brian Reynolds. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Josh Bell stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And as you can see, they are way behind. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the blowout continues. Richard Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Popped up, and no one will get this one.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Not shortstop, Didi.
So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball down, 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 13.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now to the plate, David Bodie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter,
At the plate, Scott Kingery. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Bell has room in foul territory. 2 down. So here now's the pitcher, Adam Morgan, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Mikey Mata will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Mikey.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Jose Alvarez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Kramer starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Isaiah.
So striding forward now, Isaiah Larkin earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
To the plate now, Jacob Stallings pulled high in the air out to left field. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-3 tonight. The Phillies, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Shohei Ohtani earns his 5th winner of the year. Joe Musgrove lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.